Get ready, folks, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding today, and we've got the inside scoop right here on the Roger Report. The world keeps spinning faster, and keeping up with every single development can feel like a full-time job. But don't worry, we've got your back with the updates you need to know, delivered with the energy you expect. We're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of stories that are making waves across the globe, from the biggest names in sports to the most talked-about events. You won't want to miss a single second of this. It's all happening now, so buckle up, because we're about to break down the biggest stories that are dominating the headlines. First up, a legendary figure is hinting at a potential farewell on home turf, a moment that could go down in history. Then, we're heading to the pitch for a massive championship showdown that has fans on the edge of their seats. We've also got an update on the future of an iconic athlete, with whispers of a final curtain call that have everyone buzzing. And finally, get ready for a major sporting event that's shaping up to be an absolute thriller. Stick around, because this is the Roger Report, and we're bringing you the most electrifying updates straight to you. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. A legend's potential farewell on home soil. Could this be the final act for one of the most celebrated figures in the sport? Speculation is mounting as the iconic Lionel Messi has dropped hints that a highly anticipated match on September 10th might be his last time gracing the field for Argentina on home soil. This game against Ecuador is not just another qualifier. Messi himself has described it as a very, very special match, because it marks the conclusion of the qualifying campaign for the FIFA World Cup 2026. With the tournament set to be hosted by the USA, Mexico, and Canada, and Messi now at 36 years old, this home fixture carries immense significance. While he hasn't officially declared his retirement from international play, the timing and his emotional remarks suggest this could be a poignant farewell to the Argentine faithful in a competitive setting. The context is crucial. Argentina has already secured their spot in the expanded 48-team World Cup, currently leading the South American standings with an impressive record. This means the pressure of qualification is off, allowing for a more celebratory, albeit potentially bittersweet, atmosphere for Messi and his family, who are expected to be present. Reports indicate that ticket prices for this special match have surged, reflecting the immense demand to witness what could be a historic moment. Messi's career has been a masterclass in skill and dedication, and seeing him potentially play his last home game in the iconic albiceleste jersey would undoubtedly be an emotional spectacle for fans worldwide. The uncertainty surrounding future friendlies or other matches only adds to the mystique, leaving supporters to cherish every moment. Will this be the last dance on home turf for the maestro? Now, that's a story that has the world talking. But what happens when that same legendary player steps onto the field for a massive club final? We've got the details on an epic showdown featuring Messi's Inter Miami. The League's Cup Final, Messi vs. Seattle Sounders. Get ready for a clash of titans as the Seattle Sounders prepare to face off against soccer royalty, Lionel Messi, and his Inter Miami CF squad in the highly anticipated League's Cup Final. This championship match, set to take place at Lumen Field, pits the Sounders, who have been on a remarkable winning streak, against a star-studded Inter Miami side led by the legendary Messi. The stakes couldn't be higher as both teams vie for the coveted trophy. The Sounders have demonstrated incredible form, boasting a strong win-loss record and showing resilience throughout the tournament. Their journey to the final has been marked by impressive performances, and they'll be looking to leverage their home field advantage to secure their first-ever League's Cup title. On the other side, Inter Miami, with Messi at the helm, presents a formidable challenge. Despite some recent injury concerns for the Argentine superstar, his presence alone elevates the team, and his ability to turn games on their head is well documented. Messi, a record 8-time Ballon d'Or winner and FIFA World Cup champion, brings an unparalleled level of skill and experience to the pitch. While there were initial rumors about his preference for playing surfaces, Messi himself has dispelled concerns about adapting to artificial turf, stating his youth was spent on similar pitches. This clears the way for a full-throttle performance from the global icon. Inter Miami's defense has shown some vulnerabilities. having not kept a clean sheet in their last 8 matches, a statistic the Sounders will be eager to exploit. As Seattle aims for redemption after a previous final loss, the narrative is set for an electric atmosphere. Ticket prices are soaring, with even the most expensive seats commanding thousands of dollars, underscoring the immense draw of this event. Whether the Sounders can pull off an upset or Messi continues his dominance, this final promises to be an unforgettable spectacle of skill, strategy, and star power. From the heights of club championships to the future of international football, we're tracking every angle. Next up, we delve deeper into the evolving career of a global icon and what his next moves might mean for the sport. Messi's potential, last dance with Argentina. Lionel Messi, the maestro of modern football, is once again at the center of a captivating narrative surrounding his international future with Argentina. Following his team's dominant qualification for the FIFA World Cup 2026, Messi has openly discussed the emotional weight of upcoming matches, particularly one on home soil against Venezuela. He's described this game, scheduled for September 4th, as very special because it marks the final home qualifier for the World Cup. This sentiment has ignited widespread discussion about whether this will be his last appearance in front of the Argentine fans in a competitive qualifier. Messi, now 38, has led Argentina to glory, most recently capturing the World Cup title in Qatar. While he hasn't definitively announced his retirement from international duty, his comments, including the presence of his entire family at the Venezuela match, suggest a significant, possibly final, chapter is approaching. Argentina has already secured their place in the 2026 World Cup, which will be held in the USA, Mexico, and Canada. This qualification means the upcoming matches carry less pressure and more of a celebratory tone, allowing for moments like these to be savored. The statement that the Venezuela game is the last one of the qualifiers for him, while technically Argentina has another match against Ecuador, highlights the personal significance he places on the home fixture. Beyond qualifiers, Messi still has potential friendly matches lined up for November and even a finalissima against Spain in March 2026. However, the focus remains on these immediate, emotionally charged games. The anticipation is palpable, not just for Messi's performance, but for the sheer magnitude of what this moment could represent, a heartfelt farewell to a career that has redefined football for millions. His recent heroics for Inter Miami in the league's cup final, where he scored twice to secure a victory, further underscore his enduring impact on the game, proving he's still very much at the top of his game. It's a story filled with emotion and anticipation for what's next. But what's the latest on the ground as teams prepare to face this global phenomenon? We're looking at the specific challenges and excitement surrounding one particular matchup. Messi's very special, final home qualifier. The football world is abuzz with anticipation as Lionel Messi, the legendary Argentine captain, has confirmed that the upcoming match against Venezuela on September 4th will be his last one of the qualifiers at home. Messi, at 38 years old, has led his nation to World Cup glory and continues to be a pivotal force for both Inter Miami and Argentina. His candid remarks about the significance of this game, describing it as very special and a moment where his family will join him, have fueled speculation about his future on the international stage. While Argentina has already clinched their spot in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, hosted across the USA, Mexico, and Canada, this home fixture against Venezuela takes on a deeper meaning for Messi and his legion of fans. He has expressed his intention to share this moment with his wife, children, parents, and siblings, emphasizing the personal importance of playing in front of the home crowd one last time during a qualifying campaign. It's crucial to note that while this is his last home qualifier, Argentina still has another match against Ecuador, which will technically be his final competitive game in the qualification cycle for the 2026 tournament. However, the emotional resonance of the Venezuela match, being the final one on Argentine soil during this phase, is undeniable. Messi's commitment to the national team remains strong, with potential friendly matches in November and a finalissima against Spain planned for March 2026. His recent performance for Inter Miami, where he inspired a comeback victory with 2 goals in the league's cup final, demonstrates that his prowess on the field remains undiminished. This upcoming qualifier is more than just a game. It's a potential farewell to an era, a moment for fans to express their gratitude for years of unparalleled skill and leadership. The narrative is building towards a truly memorable occasion, celebrating one of the greatest to ever play the sport. It's a story packed with emotion and anticipation. But what happens when the focus shifts from international duty to a massive club final? We've got the details on an epic showdown featuring Messi's Inter Miami. And that's a wrap on another action-packed update. We saw Messi hinting at a possible final home game with Argentina, a massive Leagues Cup final showdown, and reflections on an icon's legacy. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, drop a comment below, and follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.